Hey everybody, welcome back. This is episode number 56, and we are still here in Pinwheel Forest. I'm pretty sure this is, yep, we saw this way down before. And we may come back down there shortly, but there was two other paths actually that I wanted to try while we're here. And maybe some more trainers to face. Perhaps even in double battle. That'll be fun. Ta-da, here's my cute Pokemon. You look tough. Alright, my Pokemon are burning for a fight against a tough opponent. They seem young, so they might not have the strongest Pokemon, but at least a double battle will make it more interesting. Lass and Youngster with Nidoran and Cascoon. Be cool if they had like a Nidoking and a Nidoqueen. And we have Bassa and Ulton in the lead. Let's do a Flare Blitz and Dragon Claw. I want to use Earthquake against Nidoran, but that would obviously affect Bassa as well, so we will hold back and just use Dragon Claw. There we go. Down goes Nidoran. And this is probably overkill for Cascoon, being a fairly weak unevolved, or it is evolved, but not fully evolved bug type. That's a lot of damage. And a little bit of XP. Hey, Nidoqueen! Just like I was hoping. And a Scolipede, also a very strong Pokemon. Alright, so I could do like double Earthquake, but again that would affect us as well. I am going to be risky. What do I use? Flare Blitz, right? Yeah, let's use Outrage, because there's a 2 out of 3 chance it's going to affect one of the opponents, and either one of those would take a lot of damage from Flare Blitz. So who's it going to hit? Please not Bassa, please not Bassa. Nidoqueen, yes, okay, sweet. That is actually perfect. It would have been okay if it hit Scolipede, because it probably would have fainted, and then we could use Flare Blitz against Nidoqueen, which still would have been a lot of damage, and probably a knockout. This is even better, because Flare Blitz will definitely be a knockout against Scolipede. Scolipede is yet another of those Gen 5 Pokemon that's pretty cool, and has some good stats and moves, but that I have not had a chance to train yet. Alright, maybe like a remake that'd be good if they ever do a remake. They probably will soon, actually. Now that I think about it, because that's next in the list, right? Alright, back down to the weak Pokemon it looks like. We'll go with Flare Blitz. Oh, he's still using Outrage! Oh no! Okay, Silcoon, that's fine. I forgot that once you use Outrage, you're locked into Outrage, obviously. And Ulton is confused, but that's okay. This Flare Blitz should definitely finish off Nidoran. Let's see, maybe I'll do like a team with like Sulk and Scolipede. Maybe the 3 monkey Pokemon could be kind of fun. And the dog Pokemon whose name has been on the tip of my tongue for like the last half hour, and I can't think of it. But the one that Cheren has. Oh, that's gonna annoy me, but I'll try thinking of something else and come back to it. Alright, let's switch Bassa out to Asper again. And also, you know, while I'm at it, let's put Nim in the second spot just in case it's a double battle. And I do want to use some potions and Castelia cones, because you never know when you're going to need Bassa in a pinch. Alright, so what were these two guys guarding? Anything? Hidden item? No? Just chilling? Okay. Interesting. Guess that was a dead end, but... Alright, how do we get down there? There was another path up here. Let's try this one first. And then if that doesn't take us there, I'll keep looking. We didn't face these guys, did we? So 2 more veterans in a double battle. This time we won't be with Cheren, but I think we can do just as well on our own. Oh, maybe we did face them. Oh, these are the same two. Okay, yes. Oh, I was excited. Maybe I was thinking... Oh, I was thinking of this as an alternate pathway, but it's not. And then we came this way, right? Yeah. So I'm really just backtracking. So how do I get... And that's the way in. Very confusing. Alright. Let's just make sure I didn't miss any other paths. But I suspect it's probably somewhere near that little pond. Yeah, I made a mental note to come back here because I was thinking that that was like a bridge, but it's not a bridge, it's just like a stump. Oh, oh, we have a repel. Oh, it's shaky grass. Okay, I was thinking it might be Pokemon that was like a higher level, like a roaming legendary or something, but alright, good XP. I'll take it. And Jump Kick is super effective, so should be a... Ooh, I was thinking a nice easy knockout, but it is not. Albino is pretty tough, kind of like Chansey. Alright, one more Jump Kick. I'm always worried about pressing my luck because there is that 5% missed chance, but just wasn't sure the return would be a knockout. 72. Good job, Asper. We'll leave you out for one more battle, though. Okay, well... Let me just make sure I'm not like missing an obvious... See, this felt like a hidden route before, but it's not. It's the main route, so... And there's nothing else up here. This is the area we confronted one of the sages at. This area just goes back to the main route. I'm pretty sure I'll verify that assumption at some point. Up, another Audino. I saw it right as I was running into it. Much lower level though, 56 versus 64. Maybe this one will feint to a Jump Kick and a return. Or a crit. Oh, not even a crit. Wow, that was so much more damage. Guess 8 levels really makes that much difference. That's why challenge mode is hard even though the stats are bugged, that you still have the levels to worry about. Okay, so... It just really feels like this pond is important. Oh, maybe it's like a seasonal thing? Because I see... Oh, is it dive? Can I dive in this pond? I feel like if I could, it would have like a dark spot and it would say like a Pokemon could dive here. Alright, you know what? I'm not too worried about it because it's just an item ball. Oh. What are the odds? Alright. Oh, interesting. A Pansage. That's different. I was definitely expecting an Audino. Well, it's less XP, but it gives us a chance to use Mega Horn, so we'll do that. Poor Pansage. Never stood a chance. Alright, well... I feel like it's something really obvious, and I'm just like missing something obvious, but I don't see any way to get to that item. So it's either a seasonal thing, or you do dive in that pond, right? I just, there's nothing south here. I feel like this is one of those dumb moments where you guys are screaming at the screen, like, you're missing the obvious path, it's right there. But I just don't see it, so... Let's try jumping down here. And was there water along? Oh, I see, okay. So I need to get... Oh, that guy's gone now. Oh, maybe that's where the legendary Pokemon is? We'll go that way in a second, but... Oh, green shard, okay. Don't really need that at this point in the game, but... Glad I checked. My Pokemon's strong points. You'll see them if you fight. Be fun if it was like a Pokemon with antlers or horns, like Sawsbuck or Nidoking or something. Phanpy is not a very pointy Pokemon, but that was just a dumb joke. Alright, it is a ground type, so let's use Horn Leech. Now with our 12 power points. And after this battle, we'll switch out to probably Flo next. Get her level 72 as well. And a Doduo, a normal and flying type. Another old Gen 1 Pokemon, and I think another one like Seaking that doesn't have any like interesting things about it. Like there's no regional variants that I can think of. No Mega Evolutions. I guess Pharaoh too, actually. Does Pharaoh have anything? Yeah, there might be some regionals that I haven't quite kept up with, but I don't recall seeing like a regional Pharaoh or a Gigamax form or anything, so... And I kind of hope it stays that way. There should be at least a few Gen 1 Pokemon who don't have anything special. Like that in itself makes them special. It's like when they say the lowest special number would therefore be special. Wow, there's so many different paths. Okay, let's try this one first. And where am I? Still Pinwheel Forest. Okay, so we're just like in a different part of it now. Huh. So I guess this all counts as Pinwheel Forest then. Alright, oop. Little item hidden there. Sunstone for evolving, I think, Sunflora and Blossom, maybe some others. And don't know who that is up ahead, but let's switch Flo to the lead. A ranger. This happened around here. This happened around when the hero appeared in Opelucid City with the legendary dragon Pokemon. Right around here, you would hear a very sad cry. Then a bright green Pokemon would run around like the wind. I've heard it's called Virizion, and it took up against humans to protect Pokemon from a war between people. It's a legendary, etc. Okay. So I guess this is where you can find Virizion sometimes? Not sure when, though. I would think it would be during the spring. Maybe you have to capture some of the other ones first. But this does seem like a good type for, or a good place for a grass type legendary. Alright, well that's cool. Maybe it's only in summertime? I don't know. Not too worried about it. Alright, so let's see what else we can find. There's an item around here. TM22 Solar Beam. Very strong grass move. Really only good if you have Sunny Day, in my opinion, or a Sun Team. Otherwise, the charge up turn is just kind of annoying. I like all the little like leaves in the water too. It's a nice little effect that somebody took a bit of their time to make. That makes it feel like you're still in the forest. Alright, so that's how we get here. PP Max, alright, so that's kind of worth getting. Ironically, I probably would have used it on, like, Hornleech, right? Because I don't need more Rain Dances. Maybe Earthquake? Already maxed out Superpower. I don't use it on Hornleech because like I've essentially wasted our that PP up. All right, let's do this. Let's use it on Earthquake for Flow, and then if I get any more PP ups, I'll use them on Hornleech. Also, just occurred to me I have to be careful when I'm like overriding moves with TMs because I know the base PP stays, but I don't know if the I don't know if like the increased total stays. Like if I overrode it with a TM, would I lose that? Okay, now we've done this way. Okay, so I think that's probably it for Pinwheel Forest. That's how we got in. All right, so that should be everything. And at this point, we could face, yeah, this is the Challenge Rock area. Okay. I could get Altaria out and fly to the next city, but I think it's going to be quicker just to ride there. Keep using repels in case we encounter more grassy areas. Let's do a quick heal, and then we'll head south and then head west from our starter town, or the black and white starter town, I should say, and head for the P2 lab. There's also the Dream Yard too, but let's do the lab first. I feel like that's a little more exciting, and then we'll do the Dream Yard to get a couple more levels under our belt before our next big challenge. If there's even any trainers there, I'm not sure what's really in the Dream Yard in these remakes. It might not be much. First things first, though. Alright, so I know this route. Finally, after getting a little bit lost somehow the first time we did this. It's like one of the simplest routes in the game, so still not sure about that. But I think I just don't remember. I must have like zoned out going through Striaton. That really messed me up. Okay, the Dream Yard is up there. We'll come back for that. And Route 2, we don't have Cut. And I think I faced all these trainers in the way going northward, right? Face you? Yep, we did. Okay. So there might be one more trainer there if I had Cut, but she's probably not even a trainer. Okay, I faced all these folks. Oh, Strength. It's just an item. If it was trainers, I would maybe go there, but Unless it's maybe a PP up, but even then I don't think we really need it that much. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, Akumula Town, which I think is still one north where we want to be. Oh, a Fungus. I thought it was an item ball. I think I just tried to grab her Pokemon. Alright, faced all you guys, I believe, as well. It's all blurring together at this point in the game. Yeah, we faced the Fisherman, but we have not sailed west, which I think is from there, but let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. New Vema Town. So you can see the water from here. It's a nice little waterfront. A little boardwalk, but you can't surf. Gotta go up here to surf, which is exactly what we're going to do. Sort of a hidden route, but if you're observant when you're using Fly or looking at the town map, it's not too hard to find that it's here. Some different music too. I like it. Excuse me, sir. Do you care for a Pokemon battle? I want to be like the trainers on Route 1. Really? They didn't seem that strong, I don't think. Although maybe there were some veterans there, so maybe they were. But usually Route 1 trainers are not that strong, if they exist at all. Like in Kanto, there are no Route 1 trainers. Alright, Durant. As we know, Durant is actually more powerful and faster than I always think it is. So let's use Rain Dance to get some speed. It's going to use Iron Defense, so that tells us we should definitely use Surf, which was kind of my plan anyway. And like Forretress, it is only weak to fire. In fact, now that it's raining, it kind of has no weaknesses. Although I guess Fire will do double damage, just not 4 times. But it doesn't really matter because we don't have any fire attacks. But luckily we do have a water attack, which is evenly effective. And gets boosted by Stab, Mystic Water, the Rain. This will be a lot of damage. There we go. Down goes Durant. We have learned our lesson. And Espeon, another very cool Pokemon. Probably my favorite evolution personally. Let me know what yours is in the comments. And I think this cool trainer has one more Pokemon too. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Espeon has a very high special attack stat, speed stat, and I think a pretty good special defense, which is how it survived our Surf. But one more should take it out. Definitely glad I did the Rain Dance there, because without it, might have been a 2-hit KO, but it would have been close. Honchkrow. Another cool Pokemon, a Gen 4 Dark and Flying type, so we're going to stick with Surf. Because of Rain Dance, Flo has a little less good coverage moves, and Poison's just not a good coverage type, but still a pretty good move pool, and still 2 very good primary attacks, so I do like Seismitoad as a Pokemon. Even though it could use Ice Beam and maybe a couple other good coverage moves. Alright, so ooh, a little bit of an audio issue there. That's weird. Give me 1 second here, guys. Trying to figure out where the volume button is on this thing, because it's playing right now both through my computer and through the actual 3DS. Let's try something different. I'm going to plug it back in again if I can find the slot. That's what I get for playing in the dark. Nope, still doing it. Alright, give me 1 second here. I almost never play with the... oh, you know I probably did. I probably just turned on the Switch with my finger absentmindedly. That's what I did. Okay. User error, or... what's that saying? I can't remember. It's like a text saying. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. Okay, so I was using a potion. Yeah, definitely better when I don't have the echoing sound effect in my ears. We'll use Flo just for one more battle, and then we'll switch to Nim. And another Ace Trainer. That's what I like to see. Pokemon and people, and now you and I. Ace Trainer Cheyenne. Heatmore, okay. Saw one of those just last episode, fighting against... we're fighting with one, actually, on our side. Kind of tempted to use Rain Dance again to set us up for better success against her other 2 Pokemon. Not sure Heatmore could really do too much to us. I don't think it can learn like Energy Ball, or it could probably learn Solar Beam, but I guess there's always the chance we could use Rain Dance and it could use Sunny Day. I could see that happening. So I've learned sometimes just go through the knockout. Alright, Umbreon is a very strong defensive Pokemon. Let's go for Surf. I think Umbreon has better defense than special defense. Alright, still not too much damage, but I'm not sure Umbreon can do too much to us in return. My main concern is that it'll just be annoying if it starts using like Moonlight or another move to recover HP. There we go, Moonlight. Umbreon is a Pokemon where like I love the design, but I don't love the stats. It's more defensive than offensive, and it doesn't have a great move pool either. At least not a great offensive move pool. It was very strong back in the day. I'm gonna use Rain Dance because if it just keeps using Moonlight over and over again, this could be a really long battle, but I'm pretty sure I can 2-hit knockout it after the rain. And I also wonder, just occurred to me, does Rain Dance decrease the healing that Moonlight does? It might, because the sun's not out. Or the moon's not out because it's rainy. Okay, it does. That's cool. That's, I wish I could say that I thought about that ahead of time and planned that, but I did not. That was a happy coincidence. Alright, definitely a 2-hit knockout now. And that plus the Moonlight not doing as much healing. I think Rain Dance was definitely the way to go. Even if we had to wait out Moon Dance, it only has, or Moonlight rather, it only has 5 power points, so it wouldn't take too long. Moon Dance does sound like a good name for a Pokemon move, though. There's Lunar Dance, which Cresselia has as its like signature move. I don't remember what it does, to be honest. Alright, so Mismagius, a very cool ghost type. Also trained one of those in my sort of second Brilliant Diamond team in that playthrough. Fast, strong, with a good move pool. I can learn Energy Ball, so I was sort of taking a big gamble there. Oh, reduce my power points. That's just mean. Oh, that's so mean. Let's use Sludge Wave. I think it'll be a knockout. It's not very effective, but Mismagius has so little HP left and not a lot of HP in general, I think. Okay, good, it was. Rude. Pokemon and people, that's what this world is made up of. That is a true fact. Alright, well, poor Flo has almost no Surf points left. I want to switch out as well in case it's a double battle. We'll bring out Nim. And I won't bother with an Ether because we'll probably go heal at the Pokemon Center at some point, I would think. Maybe I'll go back between episodes and do that. I choose a move, my Pokemon will do the move. In a moment, that move will reach your Pokemon. Again, more true facts. The trainers on this route are just spouting facts. Audra. Okay, as long as they have cool Pokemon to face, I will take it. I wonder if at like this point in the game, the Raiders are just like out of things for them to say, and are just like, let's just have them say stuff. Okay, this is of course not Russ. This is Nim. Different disguise today. Which could still have some benefit, like Wigglytuff probably won't use a normal attack against a rock type, which would be its best move because of stab, although it fainted, so didn't matter regardless. And once again, for a split second, I was like, I thought Russ was already level 72. Yet another Pokemon that's weak to both fire and psychic attacks. So we'll go for Flamethrower with the higher base power there. And down goes Vileplume. 72, very nice. Girafarig. Pokemon that now has an evolution, but did not when this game was made. And very fortunately for us, Dark is Girafarig's only weakness. It is a normal and psychic type, so it's not weak to fighting, because psychic resists fighting. It's not weak to ghost, because normal is immune to ghost. Oh, and bug. I guess, okay, I lied. It's Dark and bug are both good against it. And Audra was defeated. We'll keep them in the lead for a little while longer. This berry may connect you and your Pokemon. Another Lumberry, getting quite a few of those recently. Alright, making sure I didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. Route 1. Oh, this is Route 1. Huh. I assumed the route between New Vema Town and the one to the north was Route 1. Maybe that's another hint then. Maybe it's Route 2, and that's why you're like, wait a minute, this is Route 2, where's Route 1? And you check your town map and you're like, oh, I see. Vigoroth, a Gen 3 normal type, not fully evolved into Slacking, but I'm not sure I actually blame him on this one, because Slacking has a weird ability, Truant, and if you thought Defeus was bad, Truant means you can only attack every other turn, so it's kind of a trade-off for its super high attack, and stats in general really are like legendary level high for Slacking, but Slackoth has, I think, Vital Spirit instead, so... or Vigoroth, rather. So it's definitely a little bit more usable. Stantler, Gen 2 normal type, a reindeer Pokemon, but not the strongest. So let's see if this is a knockout. It is. Good job, Nim. Gaining lots of XP, and a Victreebel. There we go. Alright, once again, we have a couple choices here, but I'm going to go with Flamethrower. And there we go, another easy knockout. Just like that, Ranger Rick is defeated. And a Lumberry. Saw that coming from a mile away. Alright, so some cool fights here along Route 1. Let's switch out to Asper again. I'm kind of curious. Let's check the town map. Oh no, so we're still on Route 1. We haven't made it to Route 17 yet, which is the secret route. Which I guess is good. That means we probably still have quite a few more battles left to go. And I'm okay with that, because I'm enjoying this and I don't want this to end too soon. It is funny how like the 8th gym battle, which like feels like it should be the end of the game, is like probably going to be not even halfway through the Let's Play. There's a Pokemon or something there, but not too worried about it. Well, okay. Let's see one. It might be like a Jellicent or something, which could be cool. But if it's like a Basculin, that's a lot less exciting. Oh, okay. A Loma. Probably somewhere in between on the levels of excitement. So the good news is we have a Grass type, so we can get some quick XP from a Lomaloa. I wonder if this is like the Aldino of the water. High hit point Pokemon and maybe high XP Pokemon? Not quite as good. Alright. But something different. And a Fisherman. Guess it's a good time to be using our Grass type. I'm always nervous with Fishermen because I'm worried they're going to have like 6 Magikarp, but we already saw the one in this game. I think there's only one in each game. Please, Pokemon gods. Arceus, let there only be one in each game. And Phoebus. Phoebus is extremely weak, just about as weak as Magikarp is, but it evolves into Melodic, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. Definite top 10. Finneon is also a weak water type. Honestly, I probably don't even need to use Hornleech here. I should probably save the power points. But I'll run back to the Pokemon Center after this episode and heal up. And Lumineon, the evolved form of Finneon. Pretty sure still just a pure water type. Always wonder, like, is it water and flying? But it is not. It's just water. Gen... I don't even know. 4, I think? 5? I don't know. Probably 4 if I had to guess, but I can't keep straight at some of these weird Pokemon that you just don't see very often. Alright, and kind of annoyingly, we have to use Surf just to get to this little island right up here. And then let's face this other swimmer down here. Blue Shard would have been very useful a while ago. But it was probably faster just to keep farming those dust clouds than to come down here and grab this guaranteed one. Well, actually, it definitely was faster because I could not come down here because this area is in the post-game, so... I was thinking like, oh, Surf, I had Surf a while ago. Then it's like, wait a minute, if I had Surf, why are these trainers so high leveled? Level 70, wow, they're definitely getting up there. Alright, this could be a tough swimmer for sure. And being a poison and water type, Tentacool is not weak to Hornleech. So we'll just go with Return. And Huntail. Gen 3 Pokemon, one of Clamperl's 2 evolutions. That and a Gorbis, which maybe will be his 3rd Pokemon. Oh, we only had 2, so I guess not. I trained both a Huntail and a Gorbis a long time ago, like as a kid. as part of that Rain Dance team I made. All right, Alton, you're up, buddy. Let's try sneaking one more battle and then we'll call it. Oh, these current maps are always so confusing because it's just like you can't see where you're going. You just have to guess and hope that it's right. Although it seems like maybe this was the right way. Okay. Well, I do want to make sure we face everything up there too. All right, let's do this. Let's face this Ace Trainer, and then what I'll do is I'll heal up our Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, and then before I get to the currents again, I'll start the next episode and we can see if there are any other trainers that we missed. Veteran Gina with, ooh, a triple battle. That's cool. Of course, does mean there's going to be a rotation battle coming up, but level 73. Whoa. All right, that is exciting. I like this. Definitely going to end this episode on a high note. Higher than our Pokemon, and 3 pretty strong Pokemon, actually. Very respectable. I could use Outrage, but it's not good against Skarmory. Bit of a pickle here. I guess Dragon Claw against Donphin's the way to go. And we can use Flare Blitz against Skarmory, and okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that, because I could like switch out Bassa to Rust to avoid Earthquake, but yeah, there's just not really good options here. There's not good options at all. I guess I'll use... Let's switch out Flow. And... Who do I bring in, though? Alright, let's leave in Flow and do... Sludge Wave, I guess. It's hard because Skarmory is immune to both poison and ground. Alright, let's do it. This could be a horrible mistake, but at least it'll make things interesting. Hydro Pump, that's what I was worried about, is that's going to take out Bassa. There's a lot of damage. Kingdra is very powerful, another one of my... And a crit, which I don't know if it mattered or not. So I guess I could have used Earthquake there, but I was worried about taking out our own Pokemon before we could use Flare Blitz, and that's kind of what happened. Not quite, but... Alright, Donphin's using Earthquake. Do a decent hit to Alton. Okay, let's bring out our other fire attacker here. Because Skarmory is only weak to fire and electric, and we just lost our only electric attack. And our best fire attack, too. So, let's stick with that Dragon Claw. And we'll do Flamethrower. Yeah, Flow's moveset is just not at all made for these double battles. I mean, it barely did anything to Kingdra. I don't use Rain Dance because I'll just power up its Hydro Pump then. So, this is. I probably should have brought out the real Russ, honestly. Let's use Sludge Wave again. It might reveal our disguise, but we're faster. That's good. But their moves are already locked in anyway. Oh, and Sturdy. So many sturdy Pokemon. Maybe I should use Dragon Claw against Skarmory. Because I was thinking that like Flamethrower should be a knockout. Because Skarmory is very strong defensively, but not too strong special defensively, especially against a move that it is weak to. Dragon Pulse. I'm curious how it could affect somebody on that side of the field. Maybe that's one of the like extra effects of Pulse moves, which I kind of like. That'd be a little bit interesting then. And Swords Dance. Well, now Skarmory has a very high defense and a very high attack stat, but I'm still not too worried about it, to be honest. Okay, let's bring out Asper, mainly because I want to save Russ for the middle slot in case Nim faints. Because, like, we cannot use Horn Leech against Kingdra. It's too far away, even though I would love to. So let's use Horn Leech against Skarmory just to save, to maybe get 1 HP back, just in case. I don't know. We'll use Night Daze against Kingdra and Sludge Wave because I have nothing better. You know what? Let's use Earthquake because we'll be slower. So if Night Daze doesn't knock out Kingdra, then we'll be able to finish it off. But it did, okay. And assuming everything else goes to plan, we should never have to use Earthquake and never have to knock out Nim, which would be nice. So that was a really fun battle, but also a really tricky one, because like Flo's moveset, I should keep Flo in the back in the future, just to be sure, although now there's probably not going to be any more triple battles after saying that. Because there aren't too many battles in the game at this point. I would not be at all surprised if that was the last one. Okay, well, I definitely need to heal up, so let's end the episode there. It's going to be pretty long anyway. And when we come back, we'll have a fully healed team, and we will head onward to the west to Team Plasma's last holdout, the P2 Laboratory. Thank you guys very much for watching, keep being awesome, and I'll see you again soon.